diamond if we can. Well, we're not gonna get it to diamond this session, but that is my month goal. Just diamond this month is my goal, because I don't plan on playing that much, especially off stream. Not super interested in that, George. If I'm gonna play those formats, I want to be super competitive at them. I don't want to be bumbling around, because I'd be playing them to try to acquire format points. Oh, what do you know? This hand's not remotely playable. Let's keep it. Oh, I was hoping they were playing an aggressive deck. They are not, so I assume we've already lost. Considering I have 3 cards in my hand that I'll probably be sideboarding out. It could be if you didn't have a specific go, but like I said, my entire go would be format points. And I don't really want to play Modern until they're ban list, so. For the lands, I think there's been 4 of them, maybe? 4 of them sounds right, but I'm not sure. Counting this one, I think there was 4. I think we're just missing 1. Well, we have a lethal attack for next turn. Unfortunately, they're going to have a fog. I wonder if I'm ever supposed to just target Devona there. They'll probably make a way for you to craft them or buy them at some point. I assume. Yeah, like I said, at some point they're obviously just going to fog. We knew we lost this game when we saw their first land. Ray having a subathon doesn't, I could, but throwing 1 vampire at them doesn't really accomplish anything. They just go to 6. I'm not going to get 3 more untapped steps. Like, I'm pretty likely to get 0 more untapped steps, so. I guess it would have gave me the ability to draw a Sorin and win the game. Hey! Nassif with the massive raid. That's pretty hot. Hey! That's, William. Do you still stream, William? I know, my friend Sean from down in Florida used to always have me watch you. Though, I mostly lurk, because 9 out of 10 times when I'm watching streams, I'm logged onto my PlayStation, so I I never actually type anything in chats. I'm kicked up on the couch. How did your stream go, Mr. Nassif? What were you playing today? I've only been awake for like 30 minutes. I could concede and stop wasting my time. Like, we're dead. I am not going to play that Black Desert, no. They're taking a break. Oh. I know Sean said he was going to start streaming. He said he was going to start playing Vintage on MTGO, I think. I want to try that blue-white deck. I don't actually have the cards on Arena, but I thought about just playing it on MTGO. But I'm still not Mythic this season, so I feel like I'm required to play Arena till I get Mythic. I am bad at pronouncing names, so I'm gonna go look up the exact spelling of it. But the one of the Florida people, Dengler. I was just talking to people though, Monsoon. And you can snap. I don't care if you snap. But I'll concede since you want me to. I know I'm dead. I was just talking to chat and not really paying attention. I even said that a minute ago that I knew I was dead and should probably stop wasting my time, but sometimes you just gotta talk to chat. I don't think this does a lot versus their build of the deck, but I guess killing a Tameo is not the end of the world. Huh, my mouse seems to be sticking. I couldn't get that last Legion's in to leave. Nah, I don't want to. I like Monsoon. I like Monsoon's stream too. Monsoon's good people. Good people. And he's right. I was dead. I was just wasting time chatting. I need to start playing some Modern again. I kind of don't really want to play Modern until we figure out what's happening with the bans, because I think at this point we all just assume something's getting banned, but I don't know what. Awesome hand. Let's go ahead and mulligan that. Whatever, I'll keep this one. What it's either this week or next week, George. I'm not 100% sure. I can actually play that. Did I put that one on the bottom? I don't know. Wait, what? No, remind me later. Leave me alone, Windows. You evil, evil thing. How do you actually see the chat list now? My tool won't show me the chat list anymore. Kind of jealous that you can see the chat list and I can't. Can't believe Nassif hosted me. I'm just embarrassed now. There's too many people. I don't know what chatty is, George. I do know this game's not going well. Oh no. We're about to get Nexus again. Well, not this turn, but the writing's on the wall. There's not a lot to talk about in this game, so I'm just going to keep talking to chat. That's also not a land. Whatever. I attack you again. I have never heard of it, George. I don't know anything. I've streamed 770 some days in a row and I don't even have alert chat or an overlay. I clearly don't know what Twitch programs are either. I'm just a simple fun-loving redneck that is super dead this game. I'm just pretending like Jace isn't there. This duress will clearly win me this game, right? Nope. Rest in peace, duress. Can I concede yet, or would that be bad form? Alright. Not conceding to the Jace, the Wilderness, or any of this. I'm conceding to the 0 free wall. Just want you all to know that. The 0 free wall got me. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. Let's try to play Magic some. I couldn't. It's not technically a wall. I realize that. It can attack, but I'm calling it a 0 free wall. Cool. That's hand's good enough, I guess. I feel like all three of the hands we've had today have been, like, below average, but I pretty much don't like any vampire hand that doesn't play something on 1 and 2. Yeah. So, please don't have your haste dude in a reckless thingy. I don't know what it's called. Oh no, they shocked. They're gonna have it. Tilt. See, this is what we asked them not to have. We're not supposed to just play a Danto there. What is that? Oh, cool. Some pretty God's willing. I went ahead and paid the 4 life there so this thing could get +1/+1. While they have nothing in their hand, hopefully we're just going to try to push this. Pulled some weird crud out of my eye. That was kind of weird. Ooh. That's a fun draw. That's the type of draw that just won this game. Feather. Feather's a pretty good deck. Typically with Feather, I just like to bring in this extra removal stuff. And hope that they never have God's willing. Because that's the world I live in. Oops. Definitely did not mean to click the spark. Typically you just sideboard out exactly what Brad says to sideboard out in this match. I don't know if it's exactly right, but he takes those out. Our sideboards are a little bit differently, but we actually bring in the same amount of cards here. Say we bring in the same amount of cards here, but that's not true, I guess. I bring in the Grasp over the Decree because I value it being an instant in this match. And I don't want to overload on the stuff. I guess this is a keep. It was actually probably close to a mulligan. If I was on the play, I probably would have mulliganed it. But on the draw, when they had already mulliganed, I think it's a keep. I don't really want to play than that. They shocked. Means they basically have to have a shock, right? What else would they have? Eh. Feels to me like this thing just died for no reason. Third Soren, best Soren. The Dontarino. Dontarino. I don't really want to try to wait for a duress for this spell because there'll be better things to duress later probably, and just getting another thing out of their hands probably about the same in usefulness. Need to get this off the table though. Just rub it in, duress. Just rub it in. Here, attack this thing. Leave me alone. There you go. I'm playing gain 3 life. Well, gain. He's not going to use the shock, but this is going to continue to keep gaining me life because we're ballers. Huh. Guess that was a play mistake. I was just kind of wanting the F6 here. They kind of had to attack it with this one anyway to kill it, so it's not that big of a deal, but was technically a mistake. I'm keep playing my Sorens to gain life. Actually, hold on to the other Soren. Maybe we can do something with it at some point. Or maybe we can't. Who knows? Our opponent and I are just slapping each other with pasta right now. It's pretty hot. some way they're going to kill it. I'm not going to keep letting me gain life. I guess I'll play that in case we draw a champion. Maybe we might get to a point where we want a champion into a 4-drop. Uh-oh. That feather's bad news for the home team. Wah, wah. Hey, Z Magic, what is up, my friend? Hope everything's going well with you. Oh, apparently I have follows too, but apparently my Facebook was over top of it. Thank you so much for the follow, Solent. I did not mean to ignore you, I promise. I've had a lot of awesome hosts over the past couple of days. If I was a better streamer, I would be taking advantage of this. Whee! Can I concede yet? I want to concede. I would say we're conceding, but we're just dead. Change anything from the play to the draw? I'll try one of those. I'm pretty sure it's wrong and the cast down's better, but science. Oh no. Double oh no. I really want to go to 5. I also really don't want to keep this hand. I guess I'm going to keep it. Well, we're not going to get very far, are we? That was a fun draw when they have 3 Legion's Ends in their hand that we know about. What was that? Guy's winning again. Awesome. We're going to lose our Soren here, but at least we get a 4-4 out of it. Yes, I can take it up. I have to take it up multiple turns, though. I don't think taking it up multiple turns is worth it. That was kind of a good draw, too. They have double Legions in, but I can't get both of them out of their hand anyway, so might as well spend their next turn. And then, in theory, maybe some of our other creatures will matter. Does it have players, creatures, or what? Target player, planeswalker. Awesome. So it doesn't kill... Oh, it kills both that are in play? I'm a moron. For some reason, I thought it only killed one that was in play. Well, if it counts for anything, there's no way to really play around that then. So, yes, it was a mistake, but at least it was not a mistake that's going to affect anything. Guess I could have Noxious Crafts it later or something. Probably supposed to ignore that. Go, go, Speed Racer, go. I guess this forces a block. And God's willing to be used. Which means we should get to resolve the decree. Well, JK, they don't have to block. That's a good draw. Maybe. So they put on top. Whatever this is good enough to keep. Flies. They have a Legion's Landing too, so I guess I'd rather them use it on the Aspirant. Alright. So, Decree and Win. We did it, fam. We have won a game. Can't believe that. The C gave us a big raid. Z Magic gave us one. William chatted with us. Monsoon's been in here. Some regulars. All sorts of people that I watch stream. It's pretty awesome. If only I was a good streamer. Okay. Red Rover, no Goblin Chain Whirler. I like letting my land dance. Um, I don't know if it's worth playing around Legion's End or not. Guess most of these lists are playing 2 or 3 copies now. If they have a Legion's End, I'm dead. Alright, whatever. I'll play around Legion's End. I have no idea if that's right. Hopefully if they have a Sorin, it's not any better than ours. What is this land? It's kind of cool. Yeah. So big money, time for us to draw Legion's End. That's not a Legion's End. Maybe it's fine to go ahead and sacrifice one of those little dudes. Because if they do have a Legion's End, it's less punishing, and getting the lieutenants off the board is pretty good too. They have to have a third to kill the Sorin now. And if they have a third, we still have our Sorin. Or Sorin in hand. In general, I like options. 9 cards now. Or 9 permanents now, sorry. So the Sky March can get flying this turn pretty easily. JK. No flying for me. We're not supposed to kill something of theirs. Could have killed that. I'll still attack for the same amount of damage. But I don't know if I need to kill that with the Danto. Well, maybe sacking the 1/1's better. Again, I'm just super terrified of Legion's End, maybe unjustly so. And at some point they have to draw it, right? No, no. They shocked. What does shocking mean? We're sending both at my Sorin, so that means my Sorin definitely dies. Could have saved it. Like, blocked with both of my things, pumped my Danto. I guess they have a cast now. Because I don't have the planes yet. I don't have enough damage to kill this no matter what, so. They shocked. But it ain't my fault. It's the last one. It's not been released yet. Alright, well, that's the card I wasn't expecting. Guess I paid it for. I don't even know if I want to play. I think I have to kill that. Even if I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of these lands, but they're fine. I would definitely be using my babies if I could. Yeah, they're not bad. I actually should probably switch them to the Mirage lands. I kind of forgot we unlocked the Mirage lands. And the Mirage lands are gas. Ooh. Let's say a good card in this match. Herrera. Nassif and Zed both posted us today. Don't be mean to Nassif. I know you're his, like, little chat troll, but still, you don't need to be mean. He's just kidding, George. He loves Nassif. You have to yell at him for that. You leave me alone, Murph. I am very appreciative of my host. Alright, anyway, so versus Vampers we want removal spells. Who would have guessed? If we had any extra Zonas in the sideboard, which I'm not playing them, I'm playing an extra Gideon right now because I was getting paired versus a crap ton of hero. I'd bring it in here too. But for the most part, you just cut some number of these other vampires to try to make Legions in, like some of these mediocre vampires, to try to make Legions in less impactful. Like, I'm pretty terrified of Legion's End. I usually cut one Legion's Landing too, but I'm only bringing in 3 cards now, so kind of want to bring this in too. Not because I per se think it's good here, but it's actually just bad here. Never mind. If Zed banned you for saying yeet, you probably deserve getting banned for saying yeet. You could arguably say you deserve being banned for being Murph. I can go with that too. This hand's gas. think all Murphs should be banned from all Twitches. That sounds fair, right? I'm definitely going to block here, assuming obviously they don't have the lieutenant. But for multiple reasons. One, I don't like having two of these versus a mini Legion's End deck. But another reason would be I feel like I have a pretty good top end game right now, so I kind of just want to trade as much as possible. Kind of hoping they block. They did not block. I'm disappointed. Hey, Jesus, it's Geo. Twitch royalty in the chat right now with Geo. Twitch royalty in the chat. How have you been doing, Geo? You've been missed. That's kind of a good draw. I'm going to put this into play just because of how well it blocks at the moment. Everything's going great over here. The dumb hillbilly is watching the redneck. I love that. Kind of feel like they're going to use something here to kill my Soren. I'm pretty fine with that. Don't actually value the soaring, and it means that they can't pump up the Knight of the Legion or whatever it's called this turn. I'm going to play Lieutenant because that lets both of these attack that. Well, that's kind of what I wanted. They have a really good hand this game. They have a plains. Okay, they do not have a good hand. I'm pretty clearly not blocking, I guess. This will take my 4. Let's start off on land so these two can't be blocked. I don't think I want to attack with that one. Our opponent's going to play a land and a planar cleansing. I'm going to die inside. Oh my! Back to Plat 2. Actually, it's the first time we've been Plat 2 this season. We've not played a lot this season. Not played very many games at all. And I've mostly played kind of jokish decks. I definitely had decayed down to gold or silver too. I think it was gold. But I didn't bother to get Mythic last sleep month because we were already qualified. We just played MTGO. What time is it? It is... should be this weekend sometime, Murph. Or, George. Oh god, I called you Murph. I will understand if you unfollow. I am sorry. Well, they had a plains in their hand that we could see. I'm sorry. I apologize. Like I said, I understand if you unfollow. Completely understand if you unfollow. You wouldn't even be blamed. I didn't mean planar cleansing, sorry. I meant the 5-mana Wrath. Cleansing Nova is what I meant. I'm definitely not coming to Friday Night Magic on the 30th because it has 0% chance to fire. Like a hard 0. I am considering trying to come this week, but not on the hard 0 week. I'm just not going to attack with any. They've not even had 4 people for like the last 2 or 3 times. I'm not actually sure what our opponent's playing. Is this the Commander Dreadhorn decks again? I think Rob's considering going to Cavalier this week. Murph, they just don't play. Just don't play standard in that store. The modern weeks are the only weeks that fire. And right now he has it scheduled for standard, modern, standard, modern. You have to schedule them. He scheduled them far in advance, so once the standards have rotated out of the system, I'd say he won't be. I'm gonna guess that he won't be scheduling them again. He plans on it. He plans on. He's considering making it all drafts in modern because people won't support the standard for him. Um, I mean, I've not played versus this deck in a hot minute. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do other than bring in the Noxious Scraps for sure. Probably don't want Devona. Um, do D-Sparks matter enough to bring in? I don't know. Does the Legion's Ends? Getting Wildgrowth Walker's pretty awesome. Keeping them going forever seems relevant. I'm gonna treat them the same way that I would treat uh, most decks that I think have Legion's End. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. What are the other Legion's End? Where's it at? I brought in 3 of them, Murph. I might need the 4th. Apparently it is, George. You saw the person who's in charge of Magic the other day when questioned if there were still events said, I don't care, I've lost interest, I don't post them anymore. So if the dude in charge is saying that, you have to imagine that it's completely dead and not going to be revived for a while. It's another hand that I'd mulligan on to play, but I guess I'm kind of gambling with on the draw. You didn't see that chat is muted? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, that the person in charge has lost interest. Let's start with this. I don't think I'm playing the Sorin this turn either way. Chronocanarium, Oath of Kaya, and Command the Dreadhorde. I really just don't know how I beat any of these cards at this point in this game. Guess I'm getting rid of that one. Which one of your friends is coming in town anyway? I know you said one of your friends was coming in, but I don't remember who you said. I figured it might have been the one that trades a lot. I just realized casting this was very stupid, by the way. Because now they can kill it with an attack. In my mind, they couldn't kill it, but I'm just apparently not focused in. Wait. Oh, well, that's a good draw. I didn't play this game well. I definitely don't deserve to win it, and I may not, but I don't deserve to. They hovered a card in their hand and then paused, but they're not looking at the graveyard, so I don't think it's Command of Dreadhorn. Okay, it's just Tameo. Just. It's just this really good card. They're called Ripjaw Raptor. That's good to know about. Oh, well, that's pretty fantastic. Oh no, they have this! What a dagger! Unfortunate. I guess doing that doesn't do anything. Get to look at their hand still if I do that, right? Maybe it could help me make a better decision. They don't have double black anymore, but there's probably a black in their graveyard or something. There is. Probably should have cast the Legion's Landing. I didn't realize they didn't have double black till it was too late. That one kind of hurts. I have no way to remove that. And attack that with both now? Then the rest of them. Oh, well. Solid. What's this say again? So I've not lost 4 life, right? I lost 2, and they lost none, or they lost 2, so. This saves that from Cryocanarium, so if they play Ritual Suit, I have 2 creatures that survive. If they play Night, or if they play Canarium, I have 2 creatures that survive. What time is it? I think we have time for one more. We do. We have time for one more. I'm so clever. I did not know the Command a Dreadhorde deck still got played. I hadn't saw it in a hot minute. What's the difference between a hot minute and a not hot minute? And before Murph says something about temperature. Lost to Dashro. Eh, I keep it. Hand seems fine-ish. Ish. It's a mirror. This hand went from fine-ish to fairly bad with it being a mirror. Guess I'll block. I have no idea why I was considering not blocking. Probably has something to do with me being a goof. So his opponent's mana screwed, I'm going to go ahead and do this. If they played their second land, I think I would preserve my life total more. JK, they have it anyway. That's what you call daggered, my friends. Just daggered. Not really daggered. I mean, probably shouldn't have paid the 4 life to begin with, but. Wah, 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 wah. That's bad for us. Certainly not getting better for us. And kill Sorin this turn. They drew land. Of course, saw we've drawn 2. Makes sense. Alright, you can do it. Give us a Seeker or something. Well, that's technically or something. It is not in the ballpark of what we meant, though. The opponent still has 4 to 5 spells in their hand, which is pretty bad for us. I don't want to block again. Nah. Champion of Dusk Unite. That's what we need. That hurt. Could also accept Legions in, I guess. Tell you what, we don't need another land. We drew one spell this game, though. We drew this cool Skymarch Ashbrand over here. It is currently getting work done, too, so. Yeah, we can pick them up. We're done. Dunzo, Deaderini. So bring in our 3 removal spells. And cut out some vampires that we have a bunch of. Still have to keep the more powerful vampires. Can't like take out a knight. If we had more sideboard cards, it's something we can consider. But like I would take out a vicious first before I would take out a knight or an Adonto. Nope. All right, we keep. I'm gonna get rid of the Legion's Landing. I don't think Legion's Landings are particularly good in the match, so. Especially in a game where we don't have a lot of cards, we're going to dump it. No black mana yet. I guess that's good. Probably should have just attacked this turn and left Adonto in play. Oh wow, they don't have any black mana at all. Besides the black mana though, their hand's pretty lit. Oh, they drew the black mana. Unfortunate. Well, I thought we had a chance till they drew, the swamp that turn. Not actually sure what we can do now. We can't pressure the Sorin, no matter what. I guess I'm going to use this. Because they know about it, and maybe they've drawn like a second knight or something. Hey, they did draw a second knight. Nito Burrito has been called. Guess I'm willing to take a hit this turn. I feel like we played this game last game as well. Go, go. Go, go, goo. Yep, that's English. I'm not sure we have outs from here. We'll go find somebody to host. Alright, well, might not be an out, but at least you're a start. Here's step one of this unsolvable problem. Guess I put that in here. Even though they're more likely going to use it on the Donto than anything. Because that lets the Donto attack through the champion. This does not feel like something I'm going to win. I'm basically hoping to hit a Legion in my 3 draw steps. Without Legion, I'm not sure I can win. And we even sideboarded one of them out, so. Could also hit like a Sorin now that we've hit a land. That is not anything we needed. So we're Dobbs. Alright, GG opponent. Yeah, well, I'm going to hop offline and obviously have to host somebody. So I think I'm going to host Awesome Rossum. It was between him and Ely Cassis, but Ely Cassis' deck seems too hard for me to ever understand how to play. So I think I'm going to throw it over to Rossum. I typically do Magic content, George. I did check to see what Tandy was playing, and he was playing Ashes of Creation. No, Ely's deck's great. I'm just saying I'm not intelligent enough to play it. Though I can play the deck that Rossum's playing, so I'll probably host Rossum and watch him while I eat my dinner. But I want to thank all of you for the new follows and for the massive raids between Mr. Nassif and Zed. Highly, highly, highly appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and it's cool. But take care. Oh, and for anybody who's new here, keep in mind I do stream every single day. I've streamed 774 days in a row without taking a break. And there's a link to my YouTube channel down below, which has not been updated in about a month because we're kind of in this weird phase of Magic that I think most people don't find interesting because they're expecting modern bans coming, and then like the standard has been so heavily weighted towards Scape Shift and Vampires that obviously there's other decks, but like just don't think people enjoy it as much. But anyway, take care everybody, and thanks for stopping by as always.